Hello, guys, and welcome to a new video on Mary's Mind. Today, we're basically going to talk about why peace was never an option or isn't anymore in my life, at least. I will get straight into it and supply you with what I think about all of this. So, when I was sitting down thinking about what I wanted to talk about on this podcast, it has a lot to do with how I feel like I have evolved in a lot of sections in my life. And one of the major ones is that I would never admit to the fact that I was a fucking people pleaser, okay? I used to think, no, I'm just being like super nice. These are my friends, you can never do too much. But in reality, I was doing the most and not getting rewarded for it. So I want to really like break it down on many levels and tell you straight that if you have been severely disrespected and you have been played with, you don't need to be peaceful. You really don't need to be peaceful. And that's something I had to learn because I used to be a forgiveness, peace ass bitch, which was nice for the time being, but I've grown because people took that and used it against me. And I am not going to let anybody do any of that anymore. I guess I have to give a little bit of context on all of this. I guess that whenever I had falling outs with my friends, it was always very, without victimizing myself right now, it was definitely a lot of times people doing me wrong in a lot of different regards, okay? Whether it be something regarding a guy, like I mentioned in the last podcast, whether it be something that has to do with their character, just a bunch of shit, honestly, okay? So, whenever any of that would happen, I would let time pass by. And because I'm a very nostalgic person, I would always like think about the good times. They would always pop up in my head. I'd always be like, oh my God, I had such a fun time with them. It was so nice with them. And then I'd forget all about the bad and all about what actually ended up happening. So, therefore, actually, when I had this situation happening with a guy I really liked, I had to keep track of everything that he did on my notes app to not like go into that softness and that understanding side of mine that is very, very sweet. And I love that side of me. I just had to learn that not everybody deserves it. Not everybody deserves it. And not a lot of people actually deserve a second chance. So that's kind of something I really had to learn because what I want to tell y'all right now is definitely that, bro, literally after a while, I would just like be the sweetest person, whether I would still support their art and I wouldn't even let them know, or I would still keep in track with them somehow, something, a little something, and I would feel like I would have to let them know. So literally somebody, this is a story from last year, literally somebody did me so wrong, and their music was playing somewhere, and somebody I was with, we both knew the person, and I had said, oh, it's so cool that you're playing this person's music, yada yada yada. And I felt so proud of them because I was like, oh my God, look at this, like we going national, baby. But I wasn't on talking terms with them at all. But I in that moment felt so full of love and joy and so proud of that person that I completely disregarded what they had done to me and how they had treated me, that I literally put that self respect to the side to call them. They didn't pick up. That's another story. It doesn't matter. The point of this is to say that you see what I was doing? I was letting somebody else's happiness that they might gain from this interaction, which, by the way, it wasn't appreciated. I was talked shit about after. But, anyways, you know what I mean? It's so fucking painful to try to be civil or beyond civil with somebody you once loved or really liked, and for them to do the opposite, and for them to continuously bash you and hit you with that sort of disrespect. So I kept on doing that for years with several people, okay? I can't even count how many people I did this with. Whether it be I'd still check in on their birthdays or I'd still ask them about their mom or some crazy shit. You know, it was always just like literally from the pure side of my heart where I was like, I want to know, I want to let them know. And that was always, okay, always disregarded. It was always disregarded. And that's the type of shit I don't forget nowadays because now another like long enough has passed where I could be like, oh, I should reach out to this and this and this. I won't because I know they don't serve a purpose to my life anymore. And even if I did know that at the time when, for example, the example I told you about happened, I knew that. I knew that the person served no purpose in my life anymore. We were not meant to be together. That's why they didn't pick up. Okay? From a spiritual side point of view, they didn't align with my life anymore, and that's why even though I was trying to reach out, it didn't work because it was mutual. Like, I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me. It's cool. But I always wanted to show that love, you know? Because I always say, even nowadays, I say, just because you don't fuck with me anymore doesn't mean I don't have to like you. I don't like you for what you did to me, and I don't appreciate that side of you, but I'm very three-dimensional. I know that you have a good side, you have a bad side. You're a multifaceted being, and I won't just boil it down to, she fucked me up. I hate her. That's so simple. That's so, sorry, but to say, fucking stupid. Like, you're so much smarter than boiling down. Like, are you not? That's like ego to me. So ego. If you can sit down, let's take me for an example. You can sit down, Miriam did this to me, Miriam did, fuck Miriam. You don't know me. You don't know all the good I would do. You don't know all of the good I have done for you. You don't know me, or you just don't want to see that side of me. So, with that being said, I had to learn that. I had to step away from that. I had to step away from discrediting my own beautiful facets that I continuously let shine through for everybody to see, even the people that did me wrong. I had to let that flourish. I cannot let myself be censored within my love. I cannot be super conscious and super scared to love you because I think you're not gonna fucking appreciate it. And that's a form of love. And I will always have love for the people I loved. I might not be in love with you because fuck you, you did me wrong, but I still can see you for what you were. And that is such a fucking hard thing to learn. And it's so multifaceted. It's so hard. What the fuck? My camera's about to die. This might just be it for now because my camera's gonna die, but I'm definitely gonna touch on this more. Love you.